The surge of fighting in the far east of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, inflaming the streets nearly 1,000 miles to the west, in the capital, Kinshasa. At the Rwandan embassy, they were looting office contents, breaking up and stripping cars, after Rwanda-backed rebels cemented their control of the city of Goma. The French embassy, too, came under sustained attack, as did Uganda's diplomatic mission. Protesters seeing an international threat to Congolese sovereignty. This man accusing Rwanda of acting in collusion with France, Belgium, the US and others. We've had enough, says this man, invoking the president's promise to attack Rwanda if a bullet were fired in Goma. The bullets have been flying again today, a day after rebel forces first entered Goma, the culmination of a week of intensified fighting. Invading fighters from the Rwandan-backed M23 taking on any remaining pockets of government forces. A battle that appears to be all but won. This video purports to show DRC forces in retreat, heading for the lake port and escape. The UN says the rebels have been joined in DRC territory by Rwandan forces, sparking fears of regional escalation. Fears that have driven hundreds of displaced Congolese across the border into Rwanda for safety, along with staff working for the UN and international aid agencies.
What we've experienced is a bit of a worst-case scenario, to be quite clear. Battles within Goma, sustained gunfire and bombing in both Goma and the border town in Rwanda of Gisenyi. Thousands of people have fled, but hundreds of thousands of people have been stuck in their homes in Goma, not being able to move, no electricity, no water.
Outside Goma, civilians being treated at a Red Cross field hospital. The UN says inside the city, bodies have been left on the streets with reports of rape, looting, attacks on health facilities. It marks the most serious escalation for years in this decades-long conflict. Rwanda accuses the DRC of sheltering Hutu perpetrators of the genocide of ethnic Tutsis in 1994. The Congolese government says Rwanda's proxy forces aim to seize rich deposits of mineral resources. Rwanda's growing relations with and donations from Western powers adding to the sense of grievance today in Kinshasa. Public demonstrations have been banned from tomorrow, the United States nonetheless pulling out all of its diplomatic staff. Where this goes next, contingent on events in Goma. There are international calls for de-escalation. The Congolese government, though, says what's already happened amounts to a declaration of war.